You can get $100,000 of business credit in 90 days or less, even if you have no cash flow, credit, or collateral. And I'm going to show you how to do it right now. Look, I wrote the best-selling book of all time on business credit building over 12 years ago. That's how long I've been doing this. I've helped tens of thousands of business owners succeed, and it all comes down to knowing and following these 5 steps to be able to tap into unlimited business credit and getting your first 100K in 90 days or less. We got a lot to cover, so let's dive in. Step number 1, you've got to make sure that your business is set up separate from you. It's the very first thing lenders are looking at for you to start building business credit. This means your business needs a separate address, a separate phone number, a separate email address. You should have a separate bank account. You should have a license for your business as well, and make sure you have a website that reflects what you do professionally. If you've done so, now you are separate from the business, and the business then has the ability to start building its own credit profile and score. That brings me to step number 2. You've got to get started 2 different ways, the first of which is through starter vendors. Starter vendors are unique because they'll give you business credit when you have none, and they report that credit to a business credit reporting agency. Look, over 90% of vendors that will give you credit do not report the credit. They don't help you build business credit because they don't report the credit they give you anywhere. So you've got to make sure that you've got vendors that actually report the credit to Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, or Experian. Now, some of these sources are Uline or Granger. You can even use Office Garner. All of these, amongst others, are perfect for starting to build business credit. Now, the other option you have here is a program called Credit Line Hybrid. It's amazing. You can get 50, 100, even 150,000 in funding, even as a brand new business through this program. But you've got to have a credit check, and your credit score has to be about 670 or higher. So which path do you go with? If you got a 670 credit score or higher, or have a guarantor that does, go with Credit Line Hybrid. And if you don't, you want to consider starter vendors. Either way, they will get you to the same result. They're going to get you initial accounts on your business credit reports. And that brings me to step number 3. You've got to monitor your business credit. Look, Credit Suite clients are using actual lender reports to monitor their business credit. If you're not a Credit Suite client, you need to go directly to the business credit reporting agencies to get copies of your reports. You need to get approved for those accounts that we talked about in step 2. Use them, pay them off, then monitor your business credit reports to watch those accounts actually get reported. Now, once you have 5 of these accounts on your business credit reports, that moves you to the next step of the process, step 4. And step 4 is you're going to start getting approved for retail credit and fleet credit. Retail credit is like credit like every major retailer, like Sam's Club, Costco, Amazon, Walmart, Office Depot, Home Depot, Lowe's. You get the idea. Almost every retailer, even Macy's and Nordstrom, offer corporate credit. And a lot of this credit requires no personal guarantee, no personal liability from you. You don't even have to be a signer, and no personal credit check. So there's no damage to your personal credit. There's no inquiries, and it's not based on personal credit quality. And in this step of the process, you can start to get approved for almost all major retailers, even Dell, HP, to buy computers, to buy office supplies, to buy almost anything you need for your business. Now, fleet credit is where we get credit at like fuel stations. It's to get fuel and repair vehicles, maintain vehicles. So in this step, we start to open the door to get both of these types of credit. And the more credit we put on our business credit reports, the more we use that credit, the more we pay our bills on time, then the more types of retail credit and fleet credit will become available. And by the way, the key to getting $100,000 in 90 days, you got to use this credit. A lot of people just try to build business credit and work through the steps as quickly as they can. That's not what this is about. If you want to get high limit accounts, 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 individual limit accounts on one credit card, you have to show credit issuers that you're going to be issued credit and use the actual credit. You can't get an Amazon card and put $50 on it and expect your next approval to be for 10 grand. If you go get an Amazon card and you're putting $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 on it, then the next credit issuer sees that and more than likely is going to approve you for $10,000 or higher. So in this step, it's crucial that you're getting credit at places you're actually going to use, and you're using that credit and you're paying your bills on time or early. If you do that, that is going to segue perfect into the final step of the process, which is to start getting universal credit and auto financing. So step 5 of this process is once you have 14 accounts total on your business credit reports, now you can get universal credit. Universal credit, sometimes called cash credit, or Visa cards, MasterCards, American Express cards. They're like the credit cards you can use anywhere instead of just like an Amazon card where you can only use it with Amazon. So universal credit, you're able to start getting high limit accounts in this state, and you're also in this stage able to start getting auto financing. Look, we've had clients get $385,000 in auto financing at one location without a personal guarantee and credit check because they followed the steps to get to this point. Okay, we've also had clients get $100,000, $200,000, even $300,000 individual credit lines because they followed the steps to this point as well. So at this stage, you're able to get to the end of the business credit building process. And you're able to typically get to the very end in about 4 to 6 months if you have the proper guidance, the software, the coaching to be able to get there. Those are the 5 steps. You want to get started by making sure your business is set up where it's fundable, where your business is separate from you. You want to make sure you start building business credit using credit line hybrid or starter vendors. You want to make sure you start building retail credit and fleet credit after you've monitored your business credit reports and made sure you've had 5 accounts on there. Then you want to move to the final step to get auto financing and universal credit, and that gets you everything you need to know, everything you need to do to tap into business credit to be able to fund your business. It lets your business fund itself, and by building your business credit profile and score, you become more lendable. It opens the door for you to get loans and lines as well. If you want the step-by-step guide, check the description out of this training, and I provide you the roadmap that's been downloaded over 1 million times. And don't forget, at Credit Suite, we help you improve your fundability, build your business credit, and get financing. So if we can help you any stage of the way, let us know. And if you got value from this training, make sure you like and subscribe and keep your eye out for our next training. We're talking about more cool ways to get the money you need to start and grow your business.